nose bleeding.
So, I get scared setting the hook in the rocks because I always feel like I'm just gonna get caught.
Right behind a rock, man. Oh my God, it's a snake. Oh my goodness. I freaking snagged. I thought I snagged a rock too. Let's see what he's all about. I don't know how big. He looks big, but he's young, we're gonna run up on a rock soon, so just be cautious and conscious. Sometimes when you see him at 360, just pops up out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, no way! This is ridiculous. Oh my God, that feels like a good fish. Oh my God, it's a huge fish. Oh my goodness. Hold on, watch the trolling motor, boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Giants. We found the giants. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DkTourFishing. Today I'm at the beautiful Candlewood Lake in Connecticut. I would consider this my home lake, and I actually am facilitating a guide service on Candlewood this year. And for the years to come, I have my guide license here in Connecticut, and I'm going to be getting it in New York as well. I'll drop the business card down there. This way you guys could see it in a second, but let's hit the water. Well, I'm supposed to be fishing, but it so happens that my buddy's out here fishing an event right now, and their motor blew right after takeoff, so came out here to give him a tow since I'm not fishing a tournament, and it's actually my old fishing partner. And these guys got into some fish right away. They just caught 3 big smallmouth right off of beds. So I'm gonna give them a tow to their next spot, and then I'm gonna get to fishing. You guys getting them, Rye?
Well, we got a blown engine and 2 4-pounders and a 3.
All right, well, at least you guys are on the fish. Maybe you end up winning the tournament. Let me get you guys into the bay, and maybe you guys can smack a good...
Motor blows, catch 3 big ones.
Yeah, that's bittersweet, man. Oh yeah.
3.5 anyway.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, guys. Hopefully, you know what? Hopefully you guys can win this tournament.
Might be one of those deals.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my God. Never a dull moment out here. Man, the fish gods better reward me on this one. Oh man. Now obviously I want to help Ryan and his father Bob. You know, I want to help them, I want to get them into a good position where they'll be able to fish a tournament. You know, obviously they're at a disadvantage. Their motor blew, but they ended up next to a really decent spot. You know, it's a spot that I frequent, and obviously it's a spot that Ryan frequents as well. You know, it's just coincidence. It so happens that that is the club that I used to fish with when I used to fish club, and they were fishing a tournament that day. So, you know, I launched that morning at the same boat launch as them, coincidentally. You know, I said hi to all the boys and everything, and, you know, they launched for their tournament. I just wanted to give them a little bit of space, you know, so they went off ahead, and that's when I got the call from Ryan. He says, we blew the motor. I'm like, oh, yeah. So Ryan tells me where he is. You know, I fly down there and, you know, giving them a little bit of space, but just letting them fish, you know, because they're fishing a tournament and they're right on a sweet spot. So boom, they hook up, they catch one, they catch another. They grab 2 females right off that spot, right off these nice beds, and I just sat back, gave them room, you know, let them catch their fish. I know they needed to get a ride closer towards the boat ramp, so they bagged up their fish real quick. You guys seen a nice one that Bob caught there, and I hooked up the tow rope, and Ryan, you know, he suggested that I take him to a spot that it's a good spot, that it's relatively close to the boat ramp, close enough where they'll be able to get back to the ramp at the end of the day with the end of the day with their electric motor. So I took him right into this area. It's the same spot that I wanted to start that day. That's where I wanted to start my day. Nonetheless, it didn't matter to me anymore. You know, like I said, Ryan used to be my fishing partner for the Earl Glasshagel, and we ended up winning the Earl Glasshagel 2019 to current. We are the champions of the Earl Glasshagel. It's the biggest tournament on Long Island. Not a 230 boat tournament, but you know, we fished it out on my home pond and it was a good achievement for both of us. So we had that chemistry there. I wanted him to do well. I got him into this area and I let them fish the rest of their tournament. I went off to go do something completely different part of the lake. I went to go check to see if there was some beds in these areas. I got a new drop shot rod, the Mega Bass Orochi Whip Snake, and I fished with the G Loomis NRXs, the drop shot rods. So giving them a little comparison on the water. So wanting to fish a drop shot, pitching a drop shot at the beds you guys are about to see. I got into some fish. You know, I started putting it together. They didn't really want the bait suspended over the bed on a drop shot. I started catching on a small jig, which gave me the indication that they wanted the bait laying in the sweet spot, which you see the next day, the beginning of this video, I go out there and I just shoot the hell out of them off the beds because I have the right bait presentation, everything built up from the day before. So you see how everything's progress on the water and it just keeps building, and you guys are about to see for yourselves. Right in the boat, buddy. Just keep it. Really? That's cute. Ooh, I got a swim jig that looks just like that. And I'm about to go largemouth fishing. Post-spawn fish right there. All right, another smallmouth. He's a keeper, but there he is. So many small fish, man. I think I caught a limit so far, just little scrappers. There he is. I got him eating this little jig. but the fish are way too small. Now, as you guys can see, you know, I'm dying to put this pattern on hold here, you know, and come back to it another time. The smallmouth spawn, you know, it's still happening, but it's a little late. The water temperatures are getting a little high here. They're in the upper 60s. So I know that there's post-spawn largemouth ready to be caught. So I go to largemouth fish, you know, something I really enjoy doing. You know, I like the smallmouth fish too, don't get me wrong. And start putting a pattern together just like that. There we go, right next to the boat. Yes, sir. All right, changed up the presentation. Fishing for largemouth. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, that felt good, man. That felt really good. Went to the outside weed line. These fish are post-spawn. Ooh, that guy got me excited. He's strong, solid fish, too. Sweet. Boy, oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had to slow down. A big, I had 10-pound test. I gotta go easy on him now. I forgot I got 10-pound test on. Oh, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Oh. Now we're making progress. Fishing for largemouth here. Don't get me wrong, I love fishing for smallies, and I get on some smallies. I definitely get on some smallies, but this is my comfort zone right here. Yes, sir. All right, now I understand exactly what stage these fish are in, how they're acting, what they want, how they want it. Took me a few hours. It took me a lot of tiny fish. A little thrown off by Ryan this morning, catching those bedfish real early in the morning. But anyway, solid fish, man. Ooh. Chunk. Let's catch another 4-pounder. Yep, we went from 0 to hero real quick. We're gonna do it again too. That bite. Worked for that one. Got this thing, figuring this thing all out though. And the fish are getting hooked real good. This guy's got it real good. All the fish have been getting a solid hookup, so happy about that. Now that I'm on this pattern, things are starting to get productive, and as you can see, the potential's there. Caught that 4-pounder before. Just want to show you guys something valuable to understand and know. I know I'm catching my fish in about 8 to 12 feet of water, so I use my green as my highlight there to go up to about 9 feet here. So as you can see, I'm working the outside edge of this green highlight. You know, I can keep my head in my electronics real well and coordinate with what I'm doing on the outside of everything. But, you know, going back to look at that. This map is such a valuable tool. I cannot explain it enough. The map is questionably better than everything here altogether, as long as you can see the bottom. This stuff is nice though, don't get me wrong. And we'll get into all the benefits of that another day. Well guys, I want to keep fishing, but I got to drive back to New York, back to Long Island. Today was my first day back here. You know, I just got off the phone with the tournament director, and they said that everybody struggled in that tournament today. There were 2 good bags caught, and Ryan and his dad won. Ended up on that largemouth pattern on the outside weed line. And if I can, I'm gonna get back here tomorrow and I'm gonna expand on it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys soon. There better be a fish in that rainbow. Man, if I catch a 7-pounder right now. Holy cow, it's freaking out over the rainbow. Wow, that's a pretty solid rainbow.